Okay, we are live. Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Oh,
hello. Oh, look,
I'm sorry.
you're right there.
You guys, thank you for coming on and joining us. I know there's several people that are going to hop on with us this evening. So thank you for taking your time out and listening and joining me and Nikki and possibly Kevin if he pops on here in tonight's live. So thank you. And thank you, Nikki, for scheduling your time and being here with us tonight.
Of course. This is literally my favorite thing to do. Like I have scheduled these all day long. I could talk about it until I'm blue in the face. This is the coolest thing I've ever done. I've been in this space for, gosh, I don't even know. It's technically been 15 years. Like technically, I failed miserably for the first portion of that, but it's been a long time, and I've never seen anything quite like this. So yeah, let's just kind of do our thing, share everything that we have to offer here, and we basically just want to give you guys the information so that you have everything you need to make your next best move. That's the whole thing here. So yeah,
Yes.
let's get started.
Yes. So I'm going to bring up just a few slides here and we can just start from the beginning. Oh, I'm sorry.
Awesome. All right. So do you want me to kind of kick this off, or how do you want to do that?
Yeah,
All
sure.
right. Well, so you guys, I didn't even introduce myself. My name is Nikki Ribeiro. I'm actually in Toronto, Canada. I joined MWR Life, the company we're talking about tonight. I want to say it's been 12 weeks of like hard running, seeing the vision, running after it, and it's been the most incredible 12 weeks. I don't say that lightheartedly. Like, this has been so life-changing for myself, my team, my family, all of us, because I've worked really hard in this industry. I've been doing it for a long time. I've built multi-million-dollar teams. And it's been hard the last few years. If you're in this industry, it's been hard. Inflation is on the rise. There's tariffs. There's all kinds of things, and so the product space just was really getting harder and harder to be a part of. So I knew I needed to find a digital product. But here's the thing: a lot of the digital products that you see on the market, they're one and done. They're you sell a course, you make 100%, wonderful, but you're like, I gotta go do that again now. I wanted to find something that was a digital residual, but in a space that felt expansive. So that's where MWR Life kind of entered the room, if you will. And I love it so much because it stands for Making Wishes Real. And at first I was like, that's kind of corny, but then I experienced it. I was like, I totally understand it because it's creating so much freedom and experiences for people. And I think more than ever, when I was looking up things about travel right now, because at first I thought, is it too niche? Is this economy prepared for travel? Like, are we traveling? And what I found was, yes, not only are we traveling, but we're traveling more, and people are just looking for experiences. Who can relate to that? Like, drop it in the comments, because I know for me, it's every year at Christmas, we're like, because we have 3 boys, and I'm like, they don't need anything else. Let's take a trip. Let's give them an experience, a memory. And I feel like more and more people are going in that direction. We want experiences over things. So, yeah.
I definitely do. Like, I would like to just empty everything and just go everywhere. And
Exactly.
even my kids for Christmas, it's like, we're not buying things, we're going places.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome sauce.
So
Want to click over to the next slide? Awesome. Okay, so I want to share a couple things about this company because a lot of people are seeing it. They're very excited, but what they think is that we're a startup company. And I want to be very clear, this is not a startup. This is something that's been operating effectively and expanding globally. Oh, there's Kevin. Hey, Kevin.
Hello. Finally.
You made it.
I'm not sure what was going on, but we're here.
That's okay. I was just letting people know, like, we're not a startup company. This is something that's been running successfully in Europe for 12 years now, and it's just new to North America and other parts of the globe. So, this is an effective company. We've been using the platform. There's over 500,000 members that are actively using this platform every single day. And that's just crazy. So yeah, what we're really doing is we're disrupting the travel industry. So how we looked at this whole thing, you guys. So we were like, you know what? Let's follow the trends, right? They're so forward thinking in everything they do, this company. And they were like, okay, everything's going into a membership model. Everything is built into a, action-packed, valuable app. And so that's what they did with this. They're like, you know what? There's even the streaming service that we're on right now is a membership. We're constantly in these memberships, but we wanted to be able to be trendy with that, but also pack value. So that's what they did. They added loyalty points. We're doubling, our travel money. It's not an empty membership. We're going to show you what this membership actually looks like here. Oh yeah, this part. These slides are different than mine. Okay, so this is interesting, actually. What I love so much about this is when I was doing all my research, I wanted to, you're always looking at who are your competitors, right? And so we look at these different companies that are out there that we use and we've been using for years and years. And one thing about them that's really interesting is they pay millions of dollars into their marketing campaigns. Who's ever watching a video on Prime and like 10 Trivago commercials come up, right? Like they are spending a pretty penny, on their marketing. And where do you think that comes from? That comes from the savings of the platform. So we don't do that here, you guys. We're not spending millions and millions on our marketing, on commercials, on ads, and all these things. We are, they're giving it back to us. We do that job and we get paid for that, which is amazing. So it's going back into the pockets of the people actually promoting it and into the savings of our platform. So that's kind of what makes us different.
I think that's absolutely amazing.
I know. Do you guys want to pick this up or do you want me to keep going? Like, it's totally your call. How you want me to do this?
Oh, no. Yeah, I will. I just think it's crazy that the marketplace itself, I'm just going to skip right over to travel. People are spending, I think it's actually $13 trillion this last year on travel, on the travel industry alone. And that has something to be said. That is something to be said. People are not buying things like you said. I mean, they are. You can see it here. They're buying a lot of coffee and cosmetics, if you will, and health and, supplements and things. But most of all, people want to travel. And so what we have our hands on here is something that is a huge discount. Our life experiences are insanity. Just the marketplace itself.
Yeah, and that's always something you want to pay attention to, right? Like you want to pay attention to where, whatever market you're in, is it growing? Is it stagnant? Is it, you want to make sure. And so to see that even in this economy, we're going, we're all of these different markets together don't even add up to how big the travel industry is. So
it's not going anywhere.
Exactly.
Here to stay, that's for sure.
Exactly.
Here, Kevin, you can take this one.
You want me to go here? All right. So, well, I'm looking at two different things here. So you just have the slides up now for the for your travel needs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I got two different things going on here.
Yes.
So, yeah. So here's what the app offers that you can come in and get the wholesale pricing on: hotels, flights, car rentals, lifestyle mall, which you can get any high-end stuff that you're looking for there: sunglasses. Bags, like anything you're looking for there, you can go in and grab that, and also collect some credits while you're shopping in the mall as well. We also have cruises, resorts. We're connected with Ticketmaster, so if you're looking for any sporting events, concerts, anything like that, you can also get some great deals on that. We have transfers, life experiences. I don't know if you guys touched on the life experiences or not yet when I was in black there, but anyway, there's some pretty sweet deals there, and lots of options, which I'm sure we'll get into later on about how you can get a free trip with the life experiences. And we also have ground transportation activities, and we have some great flash deals that are coming out all the time as well. So some pretty sweet deals going on in there.
Awesome.
Our app offers a lot. The platform offers
It
a lot.
does.
So
Yeah.
with the Lifestyle Mall, I got in there and I was like, okay, never before have I thought about buying a Gucci bag or, some like really expensive sunglasses or whatever. But I'm like, okay, I might dip into this now because it's at wholesale price. So I'm like, I'm like normally not bougie, but I'm like, can I be bougie? Can I be
Sure
bougie?
you can.
I love it because it's such a wide variety. So yeah, you can get the Gucci handbag, but you could also buy the $30 leggings or,
Yes.
a perfume or a watch for, your husband for Christmas or whatever, right? You can get those higher end things as well, but at a
wholesale price, yeah.
discounted, like wholesale price, right?
Mhm.
And then it's girl math at the end of the day. Sorry, right, Kevin? It's
Right.
girl math. It's like I'm shopping, but I'm getting a discount, but I'm
Right.
saving for travel. It all makes sense.
That's right. That is definitely girl math, but yes. And I was on there. I saw kids stuff. There's all kinds of things on there, you guys. Just your Christmas shopping, basically.
I love
Let
it.
her go. Yeah. So this. Oh, sorry. This one here is the biggest thing on here is our Trustpilot. So with Trustpilot, I mean, like I said, this company's been in Europe for 12 years, and to be in business for 12 years and have a 4.8 rating on Trustpilot, that is pretty big. That says a lot for the company and how they're doing and how they're supporting people. We do have 24-hour support with probably, I think it's 10 or different languages on there. So, and you're actually talking to a person as well when you use support. It's not a bot in the background just giving you answers. It's a real person you're chatting with. So.
And that's really good for ground transportation and stuff. When you're traveling and things, you can jump on the app and you can say, okay, like say your car didn't arrive and you're in some other country, you jump on the app and say, hey, my car didn't arrive on time and I need a new car. Boom. They'll take care of it for you.
Yeah.
And we're connected with all the most, highly rated travel companies as well, like even for tour companies and, car rentals and things like that. Especially when you're traveling abroad, you need to make sure that, you know who you're, buying a tour from or a car rental from or, a transfer. You want to make sure, right? So we're partnered with all of the best in the space. So you know that you're in good hands. So that's also an important thing. I wanted to touch before you move on though. Can we just quickly touch on if you go back just to the rewards?
Yes.
Because that way it makes sense when we talk about the life experiences. So if you go just one forward.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Getting away on you.
Okay, so a part of the advantages, you guys, like I said, we don't have empty memberships. Okay, so whatever you're paying monthly for your membership, you're getting back dollar for dollar in loyalty points. That's really important to note. Okay, so if you're spending $120 on like that really fancy membership that has everything, you're getting back 120 loyalty points. And if you're Canadian, you actually get more because they pay us back in US loyalty points. You're actually getting more. We also will touch on the memberships as well, but you can pay a one-time fee. It's called Turbo. Highly suggest getting Turbo because you're going to get extra discounts every time you check out. You're going to get a Turbo discount. But every month when you pay your membership, you're going to get double the points back. So you're actually making money. You're actually making money and you're going to be able to save that towards a trip. Okay. So that's just a really important thing to know. And one more thing I want to say about this is when you refer and you work with 3 people, you now hit the first rank of silver, you guys. So that means that they take that right off the top. You do not pay a monthly membership. So when you hear me say $120 a month, some people might go, oh, but I want you to understand not only can you get that membership covered, so you're not paying that every month. Okay. So free, I pay $0 for my monthly member. I don't pay anything for my business. Everything that comes into me now is pure profit. Tell me another company that you're not spending hundreds of dollars every single month on products. It is what it is. I've been in so many companies. Every month I was buying my, my active because I didn't sell anything. I was just, a business builder. And so, yeah, here I'm not paying anything for my business and I'm getting $250 US dollars and loyalty points. And what I'm doing with those is I'm banking them. That is my savings account for travel that's not even coming out of my own pocket. So at the end of the year, I'm going to be able to take myself and my husband on one of these bucket list vacations. We're going to show you in the next couple of slides, these life experiences. So I just wanted to make sure you guys understood that. Okay, go on to the next slide.
I love that too, because Kevin and I
amazing.
also pay $0 for our monthly membership. We pay nothing. So everything goes back just like you said. So all three of us have our memberships covered, and we're still doubling dollar for dollar.
With the loyalty points, yes.
It's pretty nice. It's
Yeah.
pretty nice. Yeah. So
Okay.
do you guys want to touch on this?
Sure, I can if you want me to.
Sure.
If you want. Okay. So we do have 3 levels of membership. So we'll just start off with the first one here. It's a VIP. So with the VIP, that will give you access to hotels, resorts, flights, car rentals, transfers, and activities. And that one there is $20, well, $19.99 a month, I guess. So, and that is US dollars as well. So then, I know Nikki had mentioned this earlier, you can jump up to the Elite. So with the Elite, that will cover everything that the app has to offer. So you would get everything that I just mentioned, plus you'll get the lifestyle mall, life experiences, ground transportation, you get cruises, you get stays. As I mentioned earlier, Ticketmaster, you also get with the Elite. And then you also have access to the flash deals. So this one here is $119 a month, but as Nikki said, if you bring in 3 people, you'll get a token that goes into your back office in your app, and then your $119 a month is covered. So, and it's really easy to get 3 people. I mean, everyone out there knows 1 friend, 2 friends, 3 friends, family members, whatever it is, right? So it's pretty simple to grab 3 people to get the free membership. And then she also talked about the turbo. So with the turbo, it's a one-time fee of $249. So you just pay that once and then it's done. And that will give you deeper discounts at checkout. It doubles your loyalty points. So with the Elite, you get 120 loyalty points a month. If you upgrade to the turbo, you get 240. And again, that is dollar for dollar in US dollars. So us being Canadians, that's given us even more than the 240, so which is sweet. We don't mind that. What else is there? Yeah, I guess that's pretty much covers those.
Honestly, you guys, the craziest thing to be able to have discounts on all these things in this platform, not pay for it, not pay for your membership, and get a free trip at the end of the year for not paying for it. It's just, it's literally brilliant. Such a brilliant marketing campaign.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And what happens right away too, once you have the Elite and you upgrade to the turbo, as soon as you do that, you're getting, I think it's 360 loyalty points in your back office as a token. So it's pretty much covering your full cost right there as soon as you get the full package. So it's a pretty good deal.
It's even more though, because I have 860 and I just, I'm within my 4 weeks. So it's even more. I have $860 in travel money when I didn't put in 860, but
yeah, I'm sitting around the same. So
yeah,
it's pretty nice.
It is.
Free trips. Let's go.
That's right.
Do you have any of the slides to show the life experiences? Do you have any of those?
I do not.
I thought I saw them on here.
I thought you had them on here too.
Yeah.
Life experiences?
You had a cruise, or was it a cruise?
Oh, I'm sorry. You mean these?
It was a separate slide. Yeah.
Yeah. I do have these. I don't know the dates that these were taken though. So you know what I mean?
If you go to the next one, see, for instance, this is the Hawaii life experience. Okay. So you guys, just to give you an idea of what we mean by life experiences. So what life experiences are, because you're on here going, I don't even know what you're talking about. Okay. Life experiences are curated bucket list trips. They're those trips that you have on your bucket list, but they're like really, maybe expensive, maybe they're really far, whatever it is, right? We have them and we release new ones every single month. Okay. Every month there'll be new trips being released. There's always new trips being released. So this gives you an example. Okay. So this one, this is the Hawaii life experience. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've never gone. It's super expensive to go there. If you've been, So look at this. Hawaii life experience, not $959, but you can take off 350 loyalty points. Those are those loyalty points we were just talking about. Okay. Dollar for dollar. So for instance, we're Canadian. We're taking off $350 US dollars, which is $1 billion Canadian dollars. And so our trip has now come down to, I don't know, whatever that math is, 6 something, probably 5 something, honestly, because the conversion rate. Okay. So for the same amount of days, you're going to be paying, if you were to go to that same resort, the same dates, the same room, you're going to be paying thousands of dollars. Okay. You see here, it's like $3,400. So just so you get an idea of the type of discounts you're going to get with these amazing life experiences. And we have other life experiences too that are like maybe a 7-night, 8-day cruise. Again, you can go on these for free with your membership when you save up those loyalty points. So that's just something I wanted you to understand, like how much value, so you can see the difference. So that's just an example. Sorry, you can move on now.
Oh no,
Well,
that's
there's-
okay. That's okay.
There's absolutely nothing else out there like this. Like nothing even comes close to comparing what we have here.
And for the United States folks watching, this curated life experience for Hawaii is $699, and you get to use 350 loyalty points. So you're looking at like $259. So that's insane.
And here's the thing, you guys, these resorts are 5-star, like the most beautiful places. This cruise alone, like this cruise blew my mind. This cruise, you're going to Italy, France, and Spain, you guys. It's 7 nights, 8 days. For the biggest, best room, it's $1,371. But then you can take off those 300 loyalty points, okay? So, and then you see over here, it's almost $3,000. So just so you understand the difference.
I can bring up Travel Advantage. It's up on my other tab if you want to look at another life experience, or no.
Sure. Yeah, go for it.
All right. Let's see.
I can never get it to work properly for me, but.
Let's see.
There she goes.
Jen's a pro.
Yeah.
All right. So these are the life experiences that we are talking about. There's just so many of them. There's like 4 pages or something. I mean, this Greece, I keep going back to Greece. I think that I need to take a trip to Greece.
Because everybody needs to take a trip to Greece.
It's insane. It's like $395 US, and you can use $250 in loyalty points off of your trip. And it's a 5-day, 4-night trip to Greece. It's just mind-blowing to me. I just get so excited every time I look at these. I'm like, okay. Like,
and the cool thing is, so say you want to go on that, but you want to extend your trip. You use your platform to find the best, hotels, or you use our AI trip planner. So we have an AI trip planner that's built into this platform, you guys. And so you could type in Greece, and then you could type in the days after or the days before that you want to go on, and let them, put your budget, put everything in, the things you want to do, and boom, it's going to plan, a curated trip for you. So you can extend them, you can whatever you want to do, but you're just not going to get these types of deals anywhere else. And I want you to understand why. It's because we're a private platform. Okay, so a lot of these public platforms, like our competitors that we kind of touched on, they are public, so they can't offer the same deals that we can. And because we're such a big platform with so many people, we have leverage, right? So we have, like I said, 500,000 people actively using the platform, over 1 million now, I believe. I feel like we've doubled in the last little while, but because of that, we have leverage. So we're able to book bigger blocks, bigger things. And because of that, we're getting highly discounted prices. And we have these wholesale relationships, belly to belly relationships that our company has been building with these, over 2 million hotels for the last decade. So that's kind of how that works.
And our platform is super easy to maneuver, to use. I know I've tried to use other apps and other things that are not as simple. So I love how easy it is also. And I do love the AI trip planner. Like I am usually I'm usually the itinerary girl, but I'm not anymore.
You don't have to be anymore.
I'm not anymore.
We planned your whole trip last night in like 30 seconds. We were gone.
But this, you guys, tells you the different memberships. This is our VIP that she was talking about, $20 that Kevin was describing on the last slide, your hotels and all of the things. And this is what you earn. I'm sorry, I am on the wrong slide. Yeah. When you sign up a VIP member, you will get that $20 that they pay for their membership. And then if you sign up, or when you sign up an elite member, you will get you will earn $40 off of that membership. And when they sign up for Turbo, you will earn $80 off of that membership, which is really, really cool. I really want it.
I mean, you guys, this compensation plan, I just want to touch on this quickly, Jen, because here's the thing. Like I said, we're watching the change in the space. We're watching inflation, the cost of products going up and your commissions are going down. And so, like I said, I wanted to be a part of something that not only was digital, which this is, but residual, which this is, but expanding, which this is. And, when you look at our platform and you look at our compensation plan, there's so much jam-packed value in here, especially when it comes to running this as a business. Now, you don't have to run this as a business, you guys. You can just be a customer and a happy customer at that. I always kind of try to encourage people to, at least be an affiliate to grab their 3 people so that they don't pay their monthly membership, because everyone knows somebody. You know what I mean? Everyone's like, yeah, actually my mom would love this membership, or my girlfriend would love this membership. And then boom, you have your free membership, right? But what I love so much is the people who want to come in here. And this is why I'm here, you guys. I'm here because I saw the writing on the wall. Okay. I was the first person to join in Canada to launch this thing. And I thought, you know what? There's nothing that can touch this comp plan. We're not paying shipping. We're not paying sourcing. We're not paying to have manufacturing and warehouse people and packaging and all the things that go in tariffs and everything that goes into a product-based business. So they can afford to pay us. That is the most exciting thing. They can afford to generously pay us. And, I feel like people in network marketing, people in this industry, they work so hard and their commissions are just shrinking and shrinking. And we don't do that here. This is 85% paid back to the field. End of story. This is the best comp plan you're going to see on the market. And it's because we don't have overhead. Okay. We have the margins. So I want to quickly touch on this residual. Are you okay with that, Jen?
Yes. I also want to touch on, since we're talking about other companies and things, we do not flush. There's no volume flushing. We do not start at 0 on the first of the month. We do not have a month end. It is continuous build.
Yes. I love that. Month end is super stressful. You guys, no month end means you don't usually know what day of the month it is. It means that you're not stressing that, if you come in, sometimes it feels like so much pressure. You got to come in, you got to hit this goal, you got to do this by this time, or otherwise, boom, all the work you've done is disappeared on the 1st. Well, here, go to bed on the 31st, like at 9 o'clock, whatever you want to do, because you're going to wake up and your volume is still going to be there. Okay.
Yeah,
so let's talk amazing. About it. If you go back one slide, I just don't want to miss this slide.
I'm sorry.
Because there's multiple ways we earn residuals, okay? Residuals, you guys, you do the work once and it's paying you over and over again. That's smart business, okay? So here, just to give you an idea of one of the first ways we make residuals is when you bring in, whether it's customers or affiliates, you're going to start earning a percentage off their reoccurring monthly membership, even if they don't pay anything like us, even if they referred 3 friends. So this is really exciting because I always think long-term, right? So I'm thinking, gosh, I've enrolled probably 60 people. So I'm in the 20% margin. I'm making 20% off $120 US from all those people every single month, right? So think about what you're going to have in a year from now, 2 years from now, right? You're going to be making 25% off of all of these memberships. That is a huge penny, okay? So that's for what you do yourself. This is from your own efforts, but let's talk about the efforts, not just of yourself, but the efforts from you and your organization. And that's where dual team residuals come in. Okay. This is where Jen's talking about no month end. All right. So as you come in, as you build your business, you're bringing in people, your team's bringing in people, everyone's, we're literally exploding right now in North America. We're the first ones launching it. These are our leadership teams that you see on here. Jen and Kevin are really leading the way here in North America. And so how it works is everything's on points. So you bring someone on a VIP membership, 1 point goes into your tree. This is technically called a tree. We build 2 lines. Don't call us a binary. Binary is always constricted with rules and weird stuff and power legs. We don't have that here. 50-50 on both lines, no complicated stuff, and no cutoffs, no getting cut off this line and that line. It's infinite volume rises, okay? The creme goes to the top. I love it, okay? So everything is points. You bring in an elite, 6 points goes into the tree. Kevin brings in elite, 6 points. It just keeps flowing. Like Jen said, it doesn't flush. So organically, you're going to start to promote. Because people will just come in, whether they're going fast or they're going slow. You're organically going to promote. The craziest part of this comp plan is the money they pay you on this part of the. It's hard for me to wrap my mind around because I've been in this space. I've been a leader. I've had a team of 15,000 people. That is not normal for the average person. We need the average person who maybe has a full-time job and kids to be able to come in, put in a little bit of time that's consistent and make an income. Okay. Not put in all this time and walk away at the end of the month with $100. Okay. No, we want you to be making money that makes a difference. We don't want to take money from your pockets. We want to put money into your pockets. So when I look at this, the second rank, gold, you're starting to bring in that residual off of your team. Then we move over to the next slides, you guys. Look at this. Okay. See these boost bonuses on the right? I just mentioned gold. Okay. You're earning a residual. You've got people coming in. You've earned the money from them joining. You've earned the money from your team residuals. You've earned your money from, hitting the second rank of gold. And now you've unlocked what's called a boost bonus. I thought these were like, you get a company, it's a fast start bonus. I thought that's what this was. No, this is built into the compensation plan. This is crazy to me. Every week, okay, you and your team working together. Everyone works together here because we build down, so we're helping everybody. So it's one big team, okay? Monday to Sunday, if you and your team bring in 6 people, so say you're in momentum and you're running, you're bringing in 6 people, you and your team, not just like you bringing in 6 people, them, collectively 6 people all together, you're going to earn on the second rank $600 that week. You can earn this every single week. That is life-changing for people. That's the second rank in the business. That doesn't include all those other bonuses. This is just an extra thing. Same thing with platinum. The third rank, you guys, you're earning $1,200 every single week. When you and your team do Monday to Sunday, you're bringing in 12 people as a team, as a whole. Okay, boom, here's another $1,200. We have people who are earning this bonus every single week. Just that platinum bonus alone will change your life. If you were to earn $1,200 a week, what would that do for you? I want you to drop in the comments. Okay, that's just one part of the comp plan. Then we look at these builder bonuses. I fought the CEO about this. I was like, no way. I flew out to Miami. I met the CEO. I looked him in the face like I knew what I was talking about. And I said, you're going to go bankrupt if you give people this type of commission, builder bonuses like this. And he goes, Nikki, I'm digital. He's like, what are you talking about? And he pulled up his numbers. He was so transparent. I've never seen a CEO do that. And he showed me all the margins. He goes, look, here it is. You can take a look at the money we have, the money that's going out, what our expenses are, showed us everything. It was incredible. So what these builder bonuses are, you guys, sorry, I'm like a mile a minute. What these builder bonuses are, as you go up the ranks, like we were showing you on that other slide, okay? You're going to start earning bonuses because now you're a leader, right? You're helping your team grow. You're going to get rewarded for the help that you're doing. So say you are a titanium and your team member comes in and they've just joined and they get their first person on a turbo membership. Boom, they've just made $80. They're very, very happy, but you've also made money too because of them bringing someone in. So you're earning the difference between silver, because you're going to earn that silver bonus all the way to titanium. So you're going to make the numbers in between on both sides of these lines here. So you're going to earn 10, 10, 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 40 off one person joining that you did not enroll. Now, what happens when you are diamond, when you are royal? Look at all the way down here. Imagine earning that type of income off of one person in your downline coming in, all in between. So you make the difference between yourself and that person's rank. Okay. So sometimes you could be walking away with over $200 from one enrolled person that you didn't enroll. That is the craziest bit of this comp plan. That is the part where none of us believed him, and he had to literally prove it to us. because that's what it's doing. It's creating overnight millionaires, you guys. The people who are coming in here and they're working hard, they're having $500, $600, $1,000, $2,000 days just off of their builder bonuses, just off this part, this one little part. Okay,
It's crazy.
That makes sense.
Exciting.
Because it makes my head want to explode because I'm just so excited. So then presidential bonus, that's the 5th rank in the company. So they're going to give you an extra 20% on your smaller leg, which doesn't make sense because usually you're penalized for that. You know, here they're like, nope, here's an extra 20% just because you hit presidential, whatever. Boom, another 20% is popping onto your commission statement. So do you understand, you guys? We've just talked about like 8 different ways you can make money, and they're big ways individually. So I just want you to understand the magnitude of what it means to be at the very beginning of this. You need to understand, I hit the $100,000 mark in 10 weeks. Okay? Everyone on this team that's working is promoting, going, because we're the first people to show it to our network. We're showing people how to travel more. So if you're somebody who travels for sports like me, I got hockey kids. I'm saving thousands of dollars just on my hotels for hockey. If you're someone that travels for business, I'm saving money, you know, for traveling a few times a month in business. If you're someone who takes that non-negotiable trip every single year, and you're like, you can only afford the one because taking a family on a trip is like taking out a mortgage payment, maybe now you can go on 2 trips a year, or maybe instead of the 3-star, you're staying at a 5-star. This is what the difference is when you're using a platform with value like this. And then you add in the compensation plan. Start living your life around the dreams that you want to create. Start living your life going on trips and earning a residual from that. Why wouldn't you want to be a part of something like that? You know, we're traveling, you know, I'm going to Mexico in a leadership retreat in a couple weeks from now. We're going to Vegas all together in September. We're going to Turkey. I'm going to Portugal. You guys, I didn't travel before this. I had a fear of traveling, and I was like, you know what? No, I'm going all in. So my point is to you guys, you get one life, right? So why wouldn't you want to spend that life making memories with your family and friends and having a residual from that can absolutely change your life? Okay, I'm off my soapbox. You guys take it over.
I just like to say that, you know, like 100% this platform is set up for everyone that comes in here to succeed, which is mind blowing because like you said earlier, like usually it's the ones at the top that get all the winnings and make all the big money and everything. But honestly, like from day one here, they have this set up so that everyone that's coming in, if you put a little bit of work into this, you are going to be successful and majorly successful. Like it's just mind blowing. Like
and you guys are proof of that. You guys are proof of that. You know, it's so amazing to watch you guys and you know, see the leadership team. I remember day one, Kevin not wanting to go live, and to now, like, live.
I still don't want to.
Leading a huge organization, right? So, you know, you might be sitting there going, yeah, but I can't. Not me. I don't want to go live. I'm not like Nikki and out there and create. Guys, I'm the most awkward person in person. I can't wait for you guys to see me in person. But you just kind of, you do it scared, and then it becomes second nature. And then the more you do it, the more comfortable you feel. But having the flexibility to just now be home, have an income from home, and just travel the world with my kids, it's priceless.
Yep.
It is priceless. And anyone out there that hasn't reached out yet, I mean, you owe it to yourself just to reach out and just get the information. Like, we'll give you all the information, everything you need to know. And then if you decide it's not for you, at that point, then that's fine. But I guarantee if you do reach out and get all your questions answered by us, you'll jump on board. You'll see the benefits and where this can take you and what it can do for your life, and you'll definitely be on board 100%. So reach out. Let us reach out.
Like Nikki said, timing and placement is everything too. So, I mean, just being here, I literally wake up excited and I go to bed excited, and I'm like ready for this. Like I can visualize my future, and I want to help everybody that I know get to that point. I want everybody at the top, you know. And Kevin was saying that that Yoni which is the CEO, was predicting 3 million platform users within the next 2 years. Is that what it was?
3 to 4 years, or
3 to 4 years.
predictably
And we
3 to
have a
4 million. So
And we have a 93% membership retention rate, which is gigantic, because the last business I was in, I did not have 93% retention rate. Just to
Crazy.
be honest. So you guys, thank you guys so much for coming on tonight. And if you're watching live, thank you so much for tuning in. We really, really appreciate it. And I hope everybody has a great Monday night.
Awesome. Thank you.
awesome.
Bye,
Thanks,
everybody.
everyone.
Good
Good
night.
night.